delightful iftar dinner this evening, so I very much thank you, Manas and Keith Hamilton, for hosting us here at Parramatta Mission. Of course, I thank the Uniting Church and Affinity for hosting this together. It's very special, I think, that you're hosting 3 major iftar dinners, and the one for Sydney is here in Parramatta, but what more fitting place to host it than in Parramatta. Just in a very short walk from here, you have, on top of the beautiful Lee Memorial Church and a number of cathedrals, you have the Parramatta Mosque, you have a synagogue, you have a very big Buddhist temple, and not too far away you have a number of very big Hindu temples as well. So Parramatta is not just one of the most multicultural places in Australia, but it's also one of the most multi-faith places in Australia, and it is very, very special. And even though I'm the member for Granville, I was a councillor on Parramatta Council representing this part of the city for many, many years. So it's always a delight for me to be involved in interfaith events, and particularly iftar dinners. And Dr. Ibrahim, your words, of course, are very, very beautiful and touching, and I thank Mona as well for your translation. Made it incredibly special, and it's really lovely to be at a dinner to meet some new people, but also to see so many people I know from around Parramatta and from the wider area who actually share this great passion for interfaith dialogue, and also for our wonderful multicultural society that we have here. And it is through holding events like this that we keep those bonds between all of us very strong and renew them, and I think it is very important. So I'd urge everybody who's here tonight also to go and tell everybody what a wonderful evening it is, and how important it is to live in a place like Australia and to keep those paths of communication open, and to share dinners like this one tonight. So thank you very much.
Rick Morrell, Director of Mission, Uniting NSW and ACT, to present his reflection. Thank you, Rick.
I feel like I'm among friends. Well, I know I'm among friends. But coming here this evening reminds me very much of an experience a few years ago that I had when I was very reluctant to do something. I received an invitation to join with the young group of Muslim people in Western Australia, which is where I was from and from, who were the Intercultural Harmony Society, Affinity link in Western Australia, to join with them in a tour to Turkey and Anzac Cove. And I thought I'd never get to Anzac Cove because my great-grandfather was there. And I was reluctant. I wasn't sure why I was reluctant, but I hesitated. One of my colleagues got in before me and said, "I'll go." I said, "Hang on, they asked me first." We both got to go. We both experienced warm hospitality and a sense of peace that we hadn't experienced before, with people who we hadn't had an opportunity to mix with, to get to know, to understand. So when the opportunity came up this evening, recently for me to be here this evening, I had no hesitation in putting that into my diary as a non-negotiable. So I'm really pleased to be here. I believe that the fellowship, what we have seen and experienced by words and music this evening are the sort of things that hold us together and enable us to move forward together. This is peace, this is togetherness, and I'm in for that journey. Thank you.
And now I invite Associate Professor Mohammed Ozlaf from the Islamic Sciences and Research Academy of Australia to present his reflection. Thank you, Manan.
Thank you very much, Manus. It's great to be here tonight at Uniting Church. I really feel welcome, and the Muslim guests that I have been speaking to feel very much welcome here as well. So thank you very much for hosting this iftar tonight here. I'm actually one of the founders of Affinity, the 3 founders and the first president. And what we found when we established it in 2000, one of the two churches, the Catholic Church and Uniting Church, have been at the forefront of being a partner in interfaith dialogue. And it was really meaningful in those days, especially after 9/11. It meant a lot that coming out forward, showing that leadership of the Uniting Church was extremely valuable. And we've done great things over the years, and I'm happy to see that that tradition is continuing with the leadership of Ahmed in Affinity. And not only, sometimes these types of dinners are great. It has amazing symbolic value, feeling, inviting people, welcoming them in their space and time and a place. Is an amazing thing to have. But we can't just stay there. We need to take that forward and do collaborations. And in that sense, I want to acknowledge also Uniting Church has been at the forefront of collaborating in an interfaith sense as well. And actually, my organization, ISRA, Islamic Sciences and Research Academy, is a product of a collaboration with Uniting Theological College, which belongs to the Uniting Church, as a campus in North Parramatta. And it was that dialogues and the collaboration we had, and with the partnership of Charles Sturt University, we established ISRA. And for the first time in Australia, we had Islamic studies in an Australian university. Now this was very important in that, especially at a time when Muslims go overseas to study Islam, having Islamic studies in Australia in an Islamic in Charles Sturt University is a great opportunity for Muslims, and we've been doing great work with Uniting Theological College, and the Uniting Church has been a great partner in that. And I think we have a greater chance to take that collaboration to the third level. Imagine a campus, a university campus where there's a college for Christians and a college for Muslims, all learning, having higher learning together. And we actually have that chance in North Parramatta as well. There was a proposal for the last 3 years to have a campus there with Charles Sturt University once again, and we were going to build a building dedicated to Islamic studies. I really hope that I heard that Uniting Church is rethinking about that idea, and I really want to hope that the church goes ahead with it, because you are the pioneers. Don't lose the pioneership to someone else. Thank you very much. Have a good evening.
And now I call upon Chief Inspector Bradley Elment from the New South Wales Police Force to present his reflection. Bradley.
So on behalf of the Commander of the Parramatta LAC, I'd like to pass on our thanks for our invitation to come tonight. It's very much appreciated. Unfortunately, our Commander couldn't be here tonight. Excuse me. As police, we're always looking for ways to work with the community that we work within. That's what our focus is all about. Excuse me. Whilst as an organisation, our corporate vision is about a safe and secure New South Wales. That's something that we look at for the whole of the state. It's a statewide sort of vision for our organisation, but it's something that we deal with locally. So being invited here and seeing how our community is coming together in one place is really quite exciting for us. It's something that we would love to tap into more as much as we can, because as I said, it's about our community getting together, as we see here, and the police being involved in that as well, and being a part of that. Events like this is all about linking our community together and about building the fabric of our society. When we see people of all different walks of life all coming together in one place, enjoying each other's company, sharing a meal, having a good time, meeting people that they haven't met before, this is where we start to develop our local communities and start to, as I said, strengthen the fabric of our society. So for the police, obviously it's vital for our purposes, for our work, to be able to work closely with members of the community right across the board. And hopefully by engaging with you guys tonight, we're able to strengthen some of those relationships and hopefully work towards, in a local sense, a safer and secure New South Wales. So again, I'd like to really pass on our appreciation to the organisers for our invitation tonight, and we really appreciate it. Thanks very much.